In rural Nevada, a conflict is building over the most precious substance in the world, water. Driven by an insatiable appetite for growth and the greed of developers and construction companies, the Southern Nevada Water Authority, the utility company that supplies Las Vegas with drinking water, is planning to build a $15 billion pipeline to pump groundwater out of a series of valleys stretching 300 miles north of the city. Local communities, including ranchers, native tribes, recreationists, and environmentalists, are opposed to the plan, a plan to steal water from the desert. A plan that will leave small streams like this one, on the west side of Spring Valley, at risk. Join us in a journey to this dry, beautiful land, to learn about the precious water of the Great Basin and the fight to protect it.
One thing you might want to notice about looking at this map in that area is that there are no rivers, and Southern Nevada Water Authority intends to take a river of water out of a place that has no rivers. The pipeline is, last time I checked, I believe 8 feet in diameter. Well, this is Spring Valley. The pumping, the wells here are going to be very nearby. There's a test well across the valley. My guess is it's more than a test well because it's pretty good sized. I mean, you would think a test well would be small. The odds are that with the water rights to all of the ranches that they have here, that pretty much this will be dry. Pretty much.
They plan to pipe water from quite a few valleys in this area, and mostly south of here. And the people who live in this region are almost universally opposed to this project. If you look just to the northeast of where we are here in Spring Valley, we just drove today several hours on dirt roads through the mountains, and where we came from is the Confederated Tribes of the Goshute Reservation. That community is very much opposed to this project because it has the potential to really destroy a way of life that's been ongoing in this place for thousands of years.
We have extremely strong ties to our land. We firmly believe in protecting the Earth Mother and her gifts. When important decisions are made, we consider the next 7 generations of our people. Consequently, we absolutely reject the Southern Nevada Water Authority ground development project. There is also great concern for what is commonly called the Shoshone cedars. They are actually Rocky Mountain junipers that were pushed into Spring Valley by ancient glacial movement. This site has been a sacred ceremonial site for eons because the site was a gathering place for many of my people at one time. It also became a massacre site, and I'm sorry to correct you, Mr. Ed, but it was 3 times. My grandmother, Mamie Swallow, a Shoshone, was one of 2 little girls who survived the massacre. The other was Annie Jake, who spoke the same language and was celebrating the same traditions, but was a Goshute nonetheless. The Southern Nevada Groundwater Development Project has put the Shoshone cedars in great danger of extinction. The root system of these junipers is very close to the surface of the valley floor. Consequently, it won't take much water draw down to destroy this sacred site, and we feel it'll probably be the first natural thing to go away.
These are the swamp cedars in Spring Valley, and they pretty much live off from the snowfall that falls in the Great Basin National Park. There were some massacres here, and one of them wasn't much of a massacre. The first time, I guess it was pretty bad.
So, just want to add before I forget here to that massacre site, I think they estimated 300 plus people were killed. there's that Bear River Massacre right here at Preston, Idaho. 300 to 400 Shoshones were killed, and then in the Lakota country, was it Wounded Knee or what's that place called? Yeah, I think that about 300 too.
So, this was both a beautiful place and a horrible place for our people. But it's a place you want to keep.
I'm a visitor. I'm not from here. I grew up in Seattle, and I live in Salt Lake City at the moment. But this project is important to me. It's important to fight. It's important to stop, because in so many ways it's representative of everything that's wrong with the dominant culture today. This project is emblematic of this propensity in our culture to steal from the future. And I'm not willing to condone that sort of behavior. I want to fight it.
Sometimes when you know you're on the right and you know something has to be done, it gives you a mission in life, a purpose in life that, I believe that people ought to have a lot of purposes in life. One thing that I found really positive about it was the feeling of belonging you get being out in nature.
And so this evening, we arrived at our camp here, Side Hill Pass, and I walked up the side of the mountain on the north side of the pass and found my way to the top of a limestone cliff about 30 feet over the juniper forest stretching down across the hillside. And the sun was setting in the west across Cave Valley. And the light was fading from red to yellow to orange, and finally to green and purple and dark blue. I'm struck by the beauty of this place. I've fallen in love with it over the past 2 days, and I don't want to see this place destroyed. I want to do whatever it takes to stop this project, to protect this place, because it deserves to be protected.